Morning, everyone. Going to have a nice, stretchy, relaxed class before Yoga Nidra. So we're going to start off with, I think I put supported back bend. Yeah, supported back bend to start off. So just getting whatever you need for underneath your back. But just with supported back bend, the more you start doing yoga, the more you start bringing your back up. Okay, so try and bulk up whatever you can underneath your back until you feel comfortable. So, for example, even though I'm cold, I'm still going to bulk myself up to really open up through the hips. So when you first start out in yoga, the supported back bend is just loosening the lower back or decompressing the lower back, whereas now we want to get into the hips. So just ease your way up, just something to think about over the next few weeks to start working on how you can bulk yourself up. But just remember, you've got to be comfortable as well. Okay, so 3 minutes in this. And just remembering that you want to bring chin to chest and have your hips up fairly high. You should feel that stretch in the hips. And sometimes you bulk yourself up too high, so don't be afraid to release it and come down a little bit. There's going to be some days where you need to be as low as possible because you feel tight in the back. So always listen to how you feel on where you put your support underneath the back. Legs to be straight out eventually, but if you come up fairly high, you might need to bend your knees and then slowly just work them out. But lengthening the spine is really important, so chin to chest. If you need to place a pillow or a block underneath the back of your head, do so. And then just start focusing on the breath. So we'll do a little bit of breathing before we move into Yoga Nidra. Once we stretch here. So just a minute to go here. Start deepening that inhale, so just working to fill those lungs as much as you can. Last few breaths. So when you're ready, slowly come out of the pose. So just going to bend the knees, lift up. And if you come up fairly high, you might feel it when you're coming out, as I'm feeling it now. Just slowly bring the hip to the floor. And stop kicking chairs, and then just stretch the legs out and just come into Shavasana. And just relax in Shavasana. So these poses we're going to do today, I'll just sort of look at these poses as nice, calming style yoga. So if anyone says they do gentle yoga or explain it like that, this is what I would picture. Okay, so it's just nice healing style yoga. It's more of a mental relaxation than a physical relaxation. So just focus on your mental relaxation today, because the poses won't challenge you a great deal. So when you're ready, bring the knees into the chest. Give yourself a really nice squeeze. And then roll up to a seated position, and we're going to come into a forward bend. So when you're putting something together that you want to do, just make sure that you do back bend, forward bend. So this is what we're doing now. So we've just done a back bend with the supported bridge, and now we're doing a forward bend. And an easy forward bend is Sukhasana. So just have your legs crossed, and then just work your way forward. Okay, it doesn't matter how far you come forward, and you might want even a bolster or a cushion to come forward. But always lengthen through the spine. So if you haven't done that yet and you've gone into the pose, come back up and bring the shoulder blades together, chin to chest, then lift the chin away from the chest and come forward. And you'll feel that you'll get that a little bit further in length, and then come down nice and easy. So because this is a bit of a mental challenge today, get yourself into a place where you can't come any further. Just back off a little bit, connect to the breath, and then don't worry about getting any lower. Okay, so just completely take that out of your mind. And you'll just find that you'll get so much deeper into the pose if you do that. So just be comfortable where you're at. Just feel those things that are stopping you, the boundaries that are stopping you. And then just let them all go. Just let everything go. And then just focus on the breath, nothing else. Don't measure yourself on where you were last time or where someone else is, or just forget about all that and just focus on yourself. And just focus on that breath. Just taking away all that mind chatter. Let's just really get rid of that. That mind chatter is just stuff that's been building up in your life that actually means nothing now. All your mind chatter is pre-recorded, so it's something that's happened, who knows when, and it's not valid. It's actually expired now. So just make a new thought or no thoughts. So you've got a minute to go, so just let go this last minute completely. Just last breath here. Get a nice deep one. And slowly just crawl your way back. So just work your way up. And when you come up, just come out the way you've gone in. So once you get to the top, roll the shoulder blades together, sternum up. few breaths here. And this is sort of teaching your mind not to tell you to get out of the pose. You're physically getting out of the pose when you require to come out of the pose. So when you're ready now, we're going to move straight into the next pose, Supta Baddha Konasana. So you should all know that now. Supta, reclining, Baddha, butterfly, and Konasana. So we just come back. You can have something behind you today if you can. Just place something behind you. You can have it long ways or across. But if you've got it across ways, make sure it's up at the higher part of the top part of the back. So you can just drop your head back. Get as comfortable as you can. You can use a strap if you like. I'm not going to use a strap today. And you can pull it under or go into the strap and tighten it up. So you can do all that sort of stuff. Or just teach yourself to be bringing those feet back. So laying back and just teach yourself to bring the feet as close as they can to your buttocks. They're going to slide away, but just learn to sort of use that pressure on the feet to stop them sliding. And that's going to open your hips a lot quicker. So 3 minutes into that, use the strap if you want to. Use a block if you want to, whatever you need. You might use the strap. And again, just get into the pose where everything says stop. And then just forget about everything and just breathe. Don't think that I need to put this here, I need to put that there. Nothing like that. Just let everything go. A real interesting thing to happen, if you find that you're at the stage where you're still getting lots of thoughts coming through the mind, which most people do, just watch the thoughts. Just sometimes you can see how silly they are by just looking at them, just going, wow, where did that come from? Instead of connecting to it and making it a viable thought. But ultimately, we just want to be here with the breath. It takes time to do that, but it happens. So this pose is one of the longer hold poses. I've got a few poses that we're going to be in for a fair bit of time, and so this is one of them. This is because we're getting a really nice back bend, as well as opening up through the hips. Always work that chin to the chest. So just adjust yourself every now and again if you need to, and then move back into that. Focus on the deepest inhale you can have, so filling up those lungs. So we're in the last 30 seconds or so now. So you should be really, really relaxed. The hips should be as open as they can be at the moment. So everything right now is just perfect. And when you're ready, slowly coming out of the pose. So work your way up. If you've got a strap on, just take the strap off. Move everything out of the way and just come into Shavasana. And just relax those hips, which we've had sort of blocked from the blood flow for a little while now. So now we're going to come into another longer hold pose, and it's legs up. So we're going to be in this for 4 minutes. So Viparita Karani. So you can find a wall or push your bum up against a bed or a lounge or whatever. Or you can just have your legs up. You can place a block underneath you if you like. Always like a block, just lifts the hips up. If you haven't got a block or you don't want to place anything under, maybe your hands. Just gives you that little bit of height in the hips, which actually opens up the lower back a little bit easier. If you're up against a wall or a lounge or something, just make sure your butt is right up against it. Bring the shoulder blades together, chin towards the chest, really important. Bring the toes towards the shins, okay? So don't point the toes upwards, which is doing the opposite. We're doing dorsiflexion, bringing the toes towards the shins. And if you've got tight calf muscles, which I know a lot of people work with, is bring the toes towards the shins and then slowly, just every now and again, just release them and point them to the ceiling and hold them there for a little while. And then come down. So it's plantar and dorsiflexion. So dorsi is bringing the toes to the shins, toes away, plantar. So you just work in between both, and you're going to work those, is it 4 muscles there? And just try and be as still as possible. I always find in this pose I'm moving my legs and I've got to bring myself back to being really still. Just work on that. About 2 minutes to go. So you all should know the benefits of this one now, that the legs being upside down, so we're just draining all the inflammation that's built up overnight from any joint. We've got a lot of joints from the toes all the way down. So we're just releasing all that area. And try and focus on bringing the belly button to the spine if you can as well. Chin to chest. So just going through what we're doing today, we did back bend to start, forward bend, the second one, Last one was the Supta Baddha Konasana, is opening the hips as well as a bit of a back bend. This one's an inversion. Then we'll twist the spine, and then we'll do hamstrings. So if you bring all those in, you're getting a really good stretch, which is comfortable. Not taking yourself physically challenging. This is challenging mentally, so just calm yourself down. Most of us are challenged mentally by trying to be calm. If you're busy, it's okay, but if you're calm, it's not okay. So if you can reverse that thought process. This all leads into Yoga Nidra. We've got a short Yoga Nidra today, which focuses on being comfortable with being calm. Or being comfortable with doing nothing as well. I'm really comfortable with doing nothing. God, couldn't be any worse than doing something. And when you're ready, coming down to bring yourself back into Shavasana. And this is where we just allow that blood to start flowing through. You probably feel the sensation just going through your legs nicely. Just know that that's the healing process. Okay, so that fresh blood, nutrients and oxygen that's flowing through the legs there is how you heal all your joints or any ailments that's going on in the body. Okay, same position. And we're going to come into a couple of twists here. So the first one is just to keep the left leg down and bring the right foot up to the left thigh. Bring the left hand on the outside of the right knee, right hand in line with the right shoulder, and just bring the right knee across the body. Okay, so just about a minute or so in this one either side. And that'll get us prepared for a really nice twist. So looking out to the right, if your neck feels okay, and if you did the yoga class yesterday, your neck should feel awesome. Mine does. It feels amazing. So you might be able to get that really nice stretch now. And then when you're ready, slowly coming back. We'll just do Padamuktasana. I haven't got that written down, but we'll whack it in while we're here. So left leg straight out. Bend the right knee, interlace all 10 fingers, place them below the knee. Bring the knee away from the rib cage and pull it up to the right armpit and squeeze. So squeeze down as much as you can to feel that pinch or feel that sort of an uncomfortable feeling between the hip and the thigh. Once you feel that, just pull down a little bit deeper. Bless you.
Thank you.
Lots of noise from the gantry. And squeeze down once more, as much as you can. Just massaging the ascending colon here, and then release. Bring the left foot up, place it on the right thigh. Right hand on the outside of the left knee. Left hand out in line with the shoulder. I think I'll explain all that correct. Rights and lefts and stuff. Bring that left knee across the body. Bring the shoulder blades onto the floor as much as you can and look out to the left if you can. And just breathe. Slowing that breath down is the main thing here. Speeds up just for twisting. And when you're ready, slowly come up. Keeping the right leg straight, left knee bent, interlace all 10 fingers, place them below the knee on the shin, and bring the knee away from the rib cage, the leg away from the rib cage, and pull the knee up to the left armpit, squeezing down. Massaging the descending colon here. And if you tighten the hips, you'll know which hips tighter just from this pose. Really pushing down on the hip flexors here. Just squeeze down once more, as much as you can go. And then release. So just straighten the legs. Just allow the blood to flow back through that left hip flexor there. Then bend both knees up. Give yourself the biggest hug. If you can reach around to your elbows, do that. Squeeze the knees together and pull them in. Bring chin to chest. And breathe in. Keep squeezing those knees into the chest, massaging the transverse colon. Keep pulling the knees in. And then when you're ready, just release. Straighten the legs. Just allow the next 20 seconds for the blood to flow back through the abdominal organs. Then we'll come into a spine twist. So now bend both knees up, bring them into the chest, and then just roll to the right hand side. Keeping the shoulders on the floor, so the reclining twist. You can place something under your legs if you like to hold them there instead of them dangling in midair. If they touch the ground, let them touch the ground and just bring those shoulders nice and level onto the floor. It's a nice, easy twist of the spine, this one. But the more you bring that chest around, so you want the sternum to eventually point directly up. Just a couple of minutes either side on this one. If you want to get a bit more of a twist, bring those knees further up towards the chest. If you're comfortable where you are, just stay there. Just keep the mind from racing off as much as you can. And when you're ready, slowly come up and then move to the other side. So make sure you bring your knees into the chest and then drop them down to the left. Just keep the mind calm, relaxed. Again, just watch the thoughts. Don't connect to the thoughts. So just being aware of the breath, just connecting with the breath, nothing else. And when you're ready, slowly coming up, just bring the knees into the chest and then straighten the legs out. Bring the feet down onto the floor. And just come into Shavasana before we do our final pose before Yoga Nidra, before we do breathing and then Yoga Nidra. So I know we've been really relaxed here and it's been such a relaxing class, but I'm going to give you the choice here, whether to challenge yourself or whether just to stay relaxed and get up. So you've got a choice just to get up, be in a seated position, or you've got the choice to come into the pose from here. I haven't done this for a while, so I'm challenging myself. So we're going to bring the feet up if you want to challenge yourself. Grab the big toes and then bring the legs out as wide as you can go. This is the pose we're moving into, but we're going to be seated. So what I want you to do is roll up in this way, seated. Just a bit of fun if you want to do it. So you just come back.
You're insane.
And then roll up. Look at that.
We'll just sit upright.
You just. I think a couple of people have done it. It's good.
How many on screen? Oh,
there you go. Perfect. Well done, Jules. That's awesome.
Show off, Jules.
So that's the pose. So just bring the shoulder blades together, come up, and then come down into the pose. And just 3 minutes in this. So we're stretching through the hamstrings now. So it's probably the only thing we haven't really worked into. So this pose is a really good pose for that. Stretching the hamstrings, getting that forward bend. And just enjoy the journey down. So just enjoy that learning to tilt the hips there, learning to tilt the pelvis. That's where you're going to get completely onto the floor. So just doing things that we did in yoga and just having a bit of fun with it. And that's what yoga is actually about. It's about having fun. And I didn't realise that until I went to India, and they just have a lot of fun in yoga. It's not taking yourself too serious. Whereas a lot of places in the West, it's, you're not allowed to talk, you're not allowed to cough, you're not allowed to look excited. It's almost like being in jail. But that's not what yoga's about. Yoga's about actually laughing and getting to know yourself, bringing out the inner child. And I think you find the more you do yoga, the more you get to know yourself at a different level. I can't remember what teacher it was that said to us all that it was when we did the 500 hours, so 6 weeks, and she said, just relax, because you're going to get to know yourself at a deep and intimate level in this 6 weeks. And she wasn't wrong, that's for sure. So last 20 seconds, so make sure you're taking those nice deep inhales. And then slowly work your way up. And then come into a cross-legged position. So you can stretch your legs out first if you like. Give them a little bit of a shake. Come into a cross-legged position. And just whenever you're ready, come into Nadi Shodhana. So just alternate nostril breathing. So as soon as you're comfortable, you're relaxed, you just come into your breath, into your timing. So we're just doing this for a minute now. We should be fairly calm mentally and physically. It's about a 17-minute Yoga Nidra. And then once you get to the right side, just breathe everything out of the right nostril, release, bring your hands onto the knees and come into some deep breathing through both nostrils. And we're going to prepare for Kapalabhati. Kapalabhati is an awesome preparation for meditation and Yoga Nidra. Just on your next exhale, just go back to normal breathing and we'll get ready for Kapalabhati. So we're going to do three sets of 30. So remember, one stroke, I'll just go through it again, so we're just focusing on the exhale. Bang, 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 exhale. Inhale comes in normally. So one stroke so that's one stroke. So we're doing 30 of those 3 times. Okay, so do them, you can follow me or do them in your own timing. Kapalabhati is made to clear the mind, obviously, but the more you do it, so before meditation in India, we used to do like, 3 sets of 500 or 3 sets of 750, and it really tires you out, and then you get into meditation a lot better. So that's the idea of this. So inhale, and then just do your 30. Always have a good couple of inhales and exhales in between. Otherwise, you'll just get too dizzy. Focus on the belly button coming in and out. And when you're ready, and just go into your last one whenever you're ready. And as soon as you finish, just prepare yourself for Yoga Nidra. Just lay back, get comfortable. We've got 18 minutes, so it's about a 17-minute Yoga Nidra. So if you can hang for that, be as comfortable as you can. It's a really nice Nidra that's going to take us through being comfortable about being comfortable, basically. So Yoga Nidra is about being as mindful as possible. So keeping the mind as active as possible by listening and feeling. And the body as comfortable as possible to go to sleep. So that's basically what we're trying to do, is get the body to go to sleep. So now you're in Shavasana. Just start relaxing so you can get your eyes closed and your body still. And the mind is in a mood of relaxation. You are not trying to concentrate at all. Make no effort to control your mind. So just become aware of your whole body. You're laying in a room, comfortable, safe. And just know that every person that's doing Yoga Nidra right now with you are at the same mental level. So everybody that's about to do Yoga Nidra is emitting the same vibration. So now just take note of your breath. The sound of your breath is very rhythmic and slow. Your body is in a state of relaxation. Now think mentally, I'm going to practice Yoga Nidra. I will just listen to the instructions. Constant communication is taking place between myself and yourself. You can hear the sound of my voice, so we are connected. So now think of a resolve, a sankalpa, something that you want to bring into your life. If you've made the same resolve constantly, change the resolve. You don't need to be focusing too much. You put it out there, you plant the seed, and it will grow when it's ready to grow. So think of a sankalpa, think of something that you may want to bring into your life. Make it a short sentence that you can say to yourself 3 times mentally. and remember that sankalpa. So as normal, rotation of consciousness we start off with. Just keep on listening to me and we'll go from body part to body part. No concentration, do not try to analyze things, just become aware of the right hand thumb and mentally say to yourself, right hand thumb. No movement. Right hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, palm of the hand. Back of the hand, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, waist, hip, thigh, the right knee, the right calf muscle, the right ankle, the right heel, top of the right foot, sole of the right foot, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Now go to the left side, become aware of the left hand thumb, second finger, third, fourth, fifth, palm of the hand, back of the hand, left wrist, left lower arm, the left elbow, the upper arm, shoulder, armpit, waist, left hip, left thigh, left knee, left calf muscle, left ankle, left heel, top of the left foot, sole of the left foot, the left big toe, second, third, fourth, fifth. Then we'll go to the back of the body, back of the head, back of the neck, right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, right buttock, right heel, left heel. Now the front, top of the head, go to the top of the head, the top of the head, the forehead, the right temple, the left temple, the right ear, left ear, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, the middle of the eyebrows, the right eye, the left eye, right nostril, left nostril, the whole of the nose. Become aware of the whole of the nose. Right cheek, left cheek, upper lip, lower lip, both lips together. The chin, the neck, the right collarbone, the left collarbone, the right side of the chest, the left side of the chest, the middle of the chest, the navel, upper abdomen, lower abdomen, right leg, left leg, the right arm, the left arm, the whole of the head, the whole of the body, the whole of the body, the whole of the body. So now the breath, become aware of the breath moving through the nostrils as you inhale, leaving the nostrils as you exhale. Now start counting the breath from 21 down to 0. Just like this, I'm inhaling 21, I'm exhaling 21, I'm inhaling 20, I'm exhaling 20. Go all the way down to 0 with no mistakes. If there are any mistakes, go back to 21 and start again. No sleeping and no mistakes. Just awareness of the breath and awareness of counting only. If you've lost count of where you are, go back to 21. If you reach 0, go back to 21 and start again. Just make sure you're not sleeping. So cease the counting now of your breath, but continually breathing slowly. Allow your breaths to be relaxing. Now ready to move into the sensory experience. Continually breathe slowly. Make sure your breaths are relaxing you. So now just create a picture in your mind of a place of safety. Picture a place where you felt safe as a child, or a place you feel safe now. Where do you go when you need a break? Do you have a favourite room, a chair, a place outdoors? Think of a place where you have felt safe before, and imagine this place in your mind. Picture the details of your safe place. Feel the safe place. Picture the details. Now that you have the safe place fixed in your mind, this image can serve as your safety zone throughout this emotional awareness relaxation. Notice how you're feeling right now. Feel the feeling of being safe. How does that feel? How does it feel to feel safe? How does your stomach feel when you feel safe? How do your muscles feel when you feel safe? How does your face feel? Where in your body do you feel this feeling of safety? Notice your body while you have this feeling of safety right now. Just remember, you've got this place to return to at any time. An emotion may be experienced in one place in your body or several. When you experience each of the feelings coming up during this relaxation, notice where you feel that feeling in your body. And notice what you're feeling. For example, heaviness, tingling, tightness, comfort, discomfort, warmth. You may notice changes in your muscle tension. You may notice changes in your face, stomach, head, chest, throat, or other areas. I'll just mention a couple of emotions and we'll take an experience through that emotion. Let's start with the emotion of awareness of relaxation. Imagine the feeling of happiness. Think of a time when you felt happy and allow yourself to experience some of the feeling again now. What does happy feel like? How does it feel in your body? Create the sensations now Where in your body is the feeling of happiness located? Experience this physical sensation of happiness just for a few moments. Continue the emotional awareness of relaxation. But now, imagine the feeling of anger. Think of a time, recently or a long time ago, when you were feeling angry. And allow yourself to experience this same feeling again right now. What does anger feel like in your body? Where is your body? Where in the body is the feeling located of anger? Experience the physical sensations of anger just for a few moments. Continue the emotional awareness relaxation. But imagine the feeling now of pride. Think of the time when you were feeling proud and allow yourself to experience the same feeling again now. What does pride feel like in your body? Where in your body is the feeling of pride located? Experience the physical sensation of pride just for a few moments. Continue the emotion awareness relaxation. Now imagine the feeling of sadness. Think of a time when you were feeling sad of late. Allow yourself to experience the feeling of sadness again now. What does sad feel like in your body? Where in the body is the feeling of sadness located? Experience the physical sensation of sadness just for a few moments. Continue the emotional awareness relaxation. Now imagine the feeling of excitement. Think of a time when you were excited and allow yourself to experience the same feeling again right now. What does excited feel like in your body? Where in your body is the feeling of excitement located? Experience the physical sensations of excitement for a few moments. So now we're going to move into rapid imagery. The image I say, just feel with emotion. Move as quick or as slow as I go from image to image. A burning candle, laughing with friends, flowers in a bouquet, a foggy morning, the sun shining, a full moon, Buddha meditating, a peacock feather, the red desert, your reflection in the mirror, tall trees, the sun shining, the waves in the ocean, cool, clear water, your reflection in the mirror, your reflection in the mirror, a warm embrace, a burning candle, a cat stretching, a beautiful garden with colourful flowers, a monk sitting, a cat reposing, your reflection in the mirror. See your reflection in the mirror as I see you, or you see me. Resolve, resolve, resolve. Remember the resolve that you stated at the beginning of the Yoga Nidra practice. State again to yourself mentally 3 times, with feeling, and emotion. Now bring your attention back to your body, which is laying on the floor in Shavasana. You're in dead man's pose, Shavasana. Become familiar with the surroundings and the sounds that are coming from outside the room. Now become familiar with the surroundings and the sounds from inside the room. Now just set yourself a positive goal for the day. Say it to yourself mentally. And become aware of your body laying on the floor. Now you can start slowly moving your body, fingers and toes. You can stretch the body. When you are sure that you're wide awake, sit up. The practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete.